examples of people that corrupt the gospel in the spirit. Robert Baker, David Bergson, some people that have corrupt the gospel in the spirit. And I think that's an important topic. Because it is. I also was thinking about maybe I'm called live again and make a video about Stephen Emerson. If I want to call a video, I'd have to look up so much videos and pull up examples of him teaching certain things. Could do a call video. I mean, it's a high quality video if you say I want to make a video of Stephen as a heretic. And I find videos on clear examples of him teaching heresy in his sermons. And then show that he's a heretic, I don't like heretics, he's a scumbag, and if that's just a video. That's not as high quality as if you play clips and comment on it. Anyway, what's the point? I'm not a member of any church. I'm a Christian. I'm a solo practicing Christian. I don't go to church. I read the Bible and I pray to God. And it's not that I'm against the concept of going to church. I just didn't find a church that's worth to go to. So I'd rather not go to a church at all to go to a bad one. You see a fake Bible, they got a fake gospel. And most churches are guilty of some serious heresy. That one no part of it. Like a church that uses a fake Bible, preach a fake gospel. They're most likely for lost people. If they want to be around lost people, I can go to a nightclub or something like this. They go to church and be around people that are like, oh, they say they're Christians. Get in a church, question. Then I read the Bible. He says, why would I go to a church and do the Bible church? It's like to go start about, oh, they don't have the Bible. They use the New King James. Like, why would I go there? So it's like, well, if there might be some saved people there, but they're going to be people that are spiritually blind and haven't grown mature enough to even know what the Bible is. So I do believe that people can get saved despite reading a false Bible. Or having a preacher using a fake Bible, preach the gospel. So if a preacher using a fake Bible like a New King James, and preaches the real gospel despite using the King James, the New King James, I don't think it's impossible for someone to get saved. But it's not impossible to use like a pebble to hem and nail the board. That's mean that it's recommended. I'm gangster, I'm not tired of being gangster, so I channel a lot of my frustrations this out there in more often and make a rap videos like this specifically. So, anyway, I support Stephen Emerson is a heretic. There's a guy with the account named Troll who's gonna get blocked. It's like they're trying to make them stupid. It's like, oh, my thinks he's harassed by the government. It's like the low level perception management that the Illuminati cybersocial get up to. They work to get people thinking I'm dumb. But oh, Mike is not dumb, I have to work to make them dumb. So like, we work in constantly to make people look at Mike like he's crazy. So it's like, a lot of things that you can have people be like, I'm a CIA agent sometimes. So they have like multiple trolls that are agents sent in to harass me. Then sometimes they're like, yeah, I'm being harassed by the program. Yes, I'm a CIA agent. They're supposed to make it look ridiculous and crazy. Like someone constantly would try to say, oh, so they want someone if it's the first video watch, but oh, this guy's paranoid. He probably saw a guy in his chat, like troll. What's his account name? And now he thinks he's told by the government people trolls. paid to harass them och sånt där. This is like how low level their perception management against can be. I'm not called Kenny. I don't even have a red hoodie and the hood up. The Kenny from South Park. Jag bara ber dem. Again, bra. Notice as soon as I go live with the chat, open within minutes, the cyber socks are here sent to by the government. It's like, oh no, Mike left his own devices, not being harassed, he ends up being pulled at home. Like, oh, he forgot to turn off the chat, he's blank 3 minutes. We already have like 4 accounts in here attacking the chat. Okay. This is how it works. This is what it really looks like being persecuted. I see people where I think, oh no. And he's like, he's showing our signs of being a narcissist with a false self. And I can delve into that in other videos. But it's like, I see these lot of sellout pastors just sell out. Like, they do not just identity. I'm working to make people look at me. They have a false self that I'm working to bullshit all the time. Recently, in a video, where I think on this narcissist identity theft, I'm really a person that my life has been crisis to crisis to crisis to crisis to crisis. I'm able to enjoy and survive it. And where I think on, it's like, wow, I like to have people look at me like I'm a person that my life has been crisis to crisis to crisis, because it's able to be a guy that has had that life and is still out here teaching. But I'm just going to say that's been my life. But I don't want to actually have a life that is crisis upon crisis upon crisis upon crisis. Same with Brandon Holt does, another narcissistic piece of crap. He makes videos projecting. He said, yeah, we got a problem with a family church and pastors. Where a side of a family church is like Satan gets in the church, gets controlled the pastor. That's how corrupt the gospel, like being heretics. Then their family, yeah, like look, just talking. These are the most famous people I see, pastors. So anyway, I support. I don't tolerate things, so it's like they don't act surprised if I forget to turn the chat off. You come in here and you're writing a comment and you're a hater or a troll, paid or not, if you get blocked. I don't tolerate that. I have important things to make videos on. So I like Stop by the Feds, which is a fake tier. I got a brother recently. She's a fake tier. I can tell because she started talking. That's part of the giveaway. Stop by the Feds, a fake tier. Then I guess it's gonna claim she got a talk to stop on mute in Mexico. It's ridiculous. There's actually this person is the most ridiculous fake tiers I've seen. But it's a new type of fake tier tactic. Typically the fake tiers will get on top with the crazy talk. But this person is mostly like keep it very superficial shallow. See, like yeah, just with the harassment part of targeting. Whereas I've been dealing with the real targeting, the real truth on targeting. Whereas like they're working to target you physically, do covert entry on you and poison you, and teaching targets how to stop them from being able to do that. I've been teaching the truth that they can spray chemicals on you when you're out in public if you're real TR really targeted, and how to make yourself less vulnerable to this target tactic, and so on and so forth. But this person is just dealing with the harassment part of targeting. What I've seen. And after I subscribed to, she starts using that little vicious, this is part of it. After I subscribed to, she starts using those scroll emojis, which are harassment things they've been using, and other, like triggers of that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so it's like this person is a fake team. Yeah, so I'm a real target, teaching the truth about targeting. I live in Oxelösund, Sweden. My name is Mike, so I was born in '89. So in case something happens to me, it makes it easy to find a bitch or something like this. So I was born in '89. My name is Mike, so I live in Oxelösund, Sweden. And they tried to take me out before the game soccer program, try to make me accidents. They got a dentist poke a hole in my tooth. Uh, they told me ways they could have let me have a heart attack or strokes and heart problem. If they take me out and make it look like a suicide, I didn't kill myself. I would never kill myself. If I get mad enough, I might feel like getting mad, but it's not at myself, okay? So, okay, so here's the point. Um, yeah, so here's the thing. I'm a real TI, and I'm gonna keep fighting to stay alive and assist these people. I've been making videos, expose these freaks, the Paul Scott out of the TI info because I was doing such a good job exposing that's why I think happened. Now Mike Israel is also a system chef, and he's been out here recently made a video on some big pharma drug. They're supposed to help you get ripped and lean and muscly and lose fat. But yeah, you could have done this for me a long time ago. Okay, got on my protocol. You can watch my Facebook page. Mike's have put the stars on Pro Health Fitness Protocol. And that video will have close to the same effect as performance enhancing supplements. Now, not performance enhancing drugs, I believe. You'll have close to the same effect you get from getting on TRT from other guys. If you're in your 20s, you get on the Mike's have put the stars on protocol, you stay on it and exercise like normally. I believe it will have similar effect to HRT, TRT, whatever. I'll drop a link to right now in my chat. Because I'm tired of people like the reference I got a video on Facebook. They go to my Facebook page, which is not. I have the video. Copy link. There you go. Here's the link to the Mike's app testosterone for the fitness protocol. And I could make it even better with a rumble. I had to hold back on the platforms for the passions. But even that cooling on Mike's app, their passion is still good enough in the info. So, I'm going to turn off the chat. Do this. Adesso mi appetito. Okay, so oh yeah, so Mike Easter is on the system shell. He works for the program system shells. It's not just about like I had to find the videos. The obvious giveaway that Mike Easter is a shell is that he's making videos promoting sugar. So there's people like me that are really out here teaching health fitness truths to people. And I call it health fitness truth teacher will deal with sugar. And I make a big deal out of that. Maybe not enough. But I've been making a big deal out of sugar and cereal. Cereal is a serial killer. There's a lot of people dying in America from cereal every year. And like the other things they do, but like cereal, the standard American diet, cereal, dairy products, other sugary stuff, like soft drinks and things like this. And it makes you fat. And if you're fat, that makes you live a shorter life. So cereal is a serial killer. What I think. Tom Levy has a video. Search iron in cereal, Tom Levy. Tom Levy, iron in cereal. And watch that video. Let's see if I told the truth when I was warning about cereal. Tom Levy has another video. Tom Levy, calcium, iron. Yeah. Tom Levy. Okay, I don't like this this person. Lillian. Here. Here's a video Tom Levy has on YouTube. It's called Death by Calcium. What do you put cereal in? A bowl of milk. What is milk? High calcium. What do you put cereal in? Yogurt. What's yogurt? High calcium. Death by calcium. Proof of the toxic effects of dairy and calcium supplements. That's the video. Yeah, here's a video. Testosterone. Whoa, look at that. Mike Israel does make videos about this. See, this guy's not a road-down bodybuilder, but he teaches you better truth on testosterone than Mike Israel has been doing. See. Here, osteoporosis reverse surgery. This is slide in commentary. What do we look at here? This slide says osteoporosis reversal agents. Vitamin D. Normal vitamin D blood levels. C. Deficiency causes osteoporosis. Boland et al. 2010. And then here's the publication number. Excess worsens osteoporosis. Master John 2007. A key determinant of bone mineral density while growing up. And notice how this guy uses the same type of words, like big words that Mike Ishata uses. And he also has a big degree. See? Only he's teaching you how to raise your testosterone at syringes. Try to go watch this guy. You want to look at the road that G teaching on bodybuilding. Don't leave me so supplements. I have to keep you with your fake daddy. But it's not at this point, okay? I'm not accusing you of being a fake nanny. Or being like a suspicion of even a ballpark of people that may be fake nannies, okay? If Tony makes a video, I got promise guys, I'm a natural. It wouldn't be like really shocking. It's not like you might sound like this. Every video starts like with a shirt off. Rick with a six pack, like this, like drenched in sweat after 6 hours of training. And it's like, it's gonna be more like Chase. It's like that possible. It's like, he's not really big, Mike, but he's got a lot of energy. It's like, it's like possible it's of testosterone. It's like, it's a little bit soft. You could be like, well, it's like, I could see how somebody could suspect that might be rules or something like this. But don't believe it, like, leave him alone, okay? He's a real daddy. Guaranteed.
Risk of atherosclerosis. Testosterone.
Testosterone. You better off listen to this guy about testosterone than Mike Israel. I tell you, has he been teaching you these things here in his videos? No. So you had to watch the Mike Sal live stream to learn about testosterone the right way. A video that was uploaded 10 years ago, and Mike Israel didn't show it in his live stream yet. So. about
Deficiency is
your
also
boss?
a clear risk factor for fractures. It also, guess what, has calcium channel blocking abilities. Prostate cancer is frequently associated with low testosterone levels. There's a little fear out there about testosterone therapy and prostate cancer. I'm going to address that in a little more detail for you on the next
Yes, my ears are perked about this. This is a video that I don't remember if I watched the whole video or not. But my ears are perked because it's about testosterone.
But once again, remember that its deficiency increases all-cause mortality, and that the higher you get it, within the normal range, of course, the less likely you are to have ectopic calcifications in your coronaries. Now, the docs here know, and probably a lot of the rest of you here know, is that when a man gets put on testosterone replacement therapy,
aka TRT. And I think it go under the term of HRT, hormone replacement therapy. And maybe that's a broader term, they might have a blend or like a mix with this liberal growth hormone or something else, I don't know. But TRT means testosterone replacement therapy. Which means like, oh, this person is lacking natural testosterone, so we need to replace, okay, I need to put it back in the body or something. It's a kind of strange term, replacement. Why don't they call it testosterone injection therapy, TIT or something like this? Okay, or testosterone infusion therapy. It'll still be TIT. Maybe because the stage where it sounds like a boob or something like this.
is prostate-specific antigen testing, PSA.
So Edward P. have a video that featured one of my recent videos. Didn't comment on his video and reproving his error teaching doctor. He had a video where said his PSA test, his T is low, and he's a cancer patient. So I believe that he could have felt better going throughout all of this if you've been watching my videos on health fitness, my playlist where I'm taking the vitamins, and all the videos I have in there. And as a hobby, might make you feel better in between whatever he does at the clinic, whatever he does. When he's home, it's like as a hobby, watch health fitness videos. Plus, he can have some hope, just a little hope that he could, like, well, maybe I can learn something here that could make at least a little bit of a difference.
Why is that? Well,
I watch all the videos on Mike Shaw's playlist. And at least maybe I can learn one thing that will make things a little bit better. Maybe you think that it's possible to make him deal better with stuff.
Here's where the misinformation gets a little fouled up. If you have existing cancer cells in the prostate, testosterone will accelerate and promote their growth. So, you're on testosterone for a while and the PSA starts going up? Yes, that's an alarm sign. You need to address your prostate. But this does not mean that testosterone causes malignant transformation in the prostate. If there's no...
Okay, so correlation does not always equal causation. Another thing is that I heard Andy Saul teach is that increased liver activity is not the same as liver toxicity. Well, some people go and make a claim, true or not, I don't know. It's like if you take niacin, it's like if you do tests, it shows your liver is some. Well, but I'm not going to get into that.
No pre-existing cancer in the prostate, it's not going to make you more likely to have cancer. In fact, it's going to make you less likely to have cancer. You don't have to frown so much. You're not a man.
Maybe she's got cancer. Maybe it's a cancer patient, honestly, to hold the illness strategy for this. She's on the last breath.
All right.
She's on the dying breath. It's like, okay.
Thyroid hormone. Now, this is going to be vague, but I'm going to try to make it as specifically vague as possible.
Yeah, this is part of the fitness game on YouTube. You have to be able to do this and being vague enough, but not so vague that it's like a balance.
Thyroid function tests suck. If you're phenomenally hyperthyroid or profoundly
this is a blood stain, I think,
hypothyroid,
possibly from training before.
they'll give you the
touching the
diagnosis.
screen like this.
Unfortunately, a
And I
very
still
large
don't
number
run it
of
off there.
people have very mild hypothyroidism that's not reflective of standard thyroid testing. And if all you
Either that
do
or
is
I
look
think
at
you know
thyroid
with me
testing
on this
to
like
guide
second greasy
therapy, a
hands. I
very
was
large
touching
number
push it
of
back.
people
I don't know, but
that
I
are
got
mild to
stuck at
moderately
this point. It's a
hypothyroid
mystery
will be
somewhere.
neglected and not taken care of. And this is important because, like all these other factors, low thyroid increases all-cause mortality, and getting thyroid function into a clinically normal range is going to normalize the abnormal blood work that you usually see with metabolic syndrome leading to heart attack. Now, here's where the real vague part comes. You got to have a doctor that'll work with you and that's more interested in looking at your clinical symptom profile and following other non-thyroid blood work that can demonstrate whether
Yes, it's a point. And I also believe that people can age in reverse, or at least feel as if they did. Because you can get somebody who's 60 and feeling it to feel like 40 again with the right type of supplementation. Here, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and root canals. It's not video recommended to watch. Or learn about health fitness. Iron included the toxic tandem. That's by calcium.
I want to add too, babies. I just saw, they add metallic iron filings. Even if they added regular iron, that'd be bad. Supplemental iron. And I saw in, just like you've seen this, just running a magnet through the infant oatmeal, I believe it was, you could pick up the iron filings. Does anybody wonder why the baby gets an upset stomach so often? Why it needs to be burped? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The last time I tried iron, it was at the gut part. So the last time I had gluten-free, so it's not gluten, sample zero. Just a test. It's like I felt for at least like 18 hours all upset in my stomach. And it's gluten-free, so it's not gluten, and it wasn't high sugar. But I had iron too. And it's like when I'm done cheat meals and I have like 1.5 liters of ice cream in one night, I don't feel bad in my stomach the day after. But like a third of like a bag of cereal is like really like it hurt. So it's not the sugar, it's not the calcium, itself. I believe that it's the iron is bad for you. Like if excess iron. This is something that you haven't done by the Bible Church, where I think all of Mike should tell. But if you've been listening to my channel for the last 6 years, you would know that Mike believes that it's bad something by the calcium, and zero is a killer, don't need it. And thanks for that.
I mean, you're lucky your babies are surviving. So I said, my goodness, you have intestinal stem cells that basically give you a new lining in your gut every 3 or 4 days. Right. So if you stop poisoning them, you could basically have a new gut in a week. Well, when the microbiome changes,
and there's got other videos about this, so it might be more complicated just stopping to put certain foods in there. Because you might have bacterial infection leaking bacteria into the stomach. And it's having a similar effect to eating something toxic, which attacks the gut lining. And he has a protocol.
leaky gut heals up. And as you well know, once you stop this horrible contribution of pathogens and toxins coming from a lousy gut, everything gets better. I want to add too, babies. I just saw, they add metallic.
Yeah, I remember the video saying like most OG Christians out there do the Bible show the city portion of children. Yeah. Yeah, so they add iron filings to cereal. Or, well, at least iron. They add some kind of iron. People think I'm crazy when I make videos about serial killers. Okay, and sugar. I've told you. The satanic psychopathic power leads. That after sugar they look at for me represent, symbolize. They are serial killers. And part of how they kill a lot of people in America is by getting to eat a high sugar diet. And one of the high sugar diets most people consume as a lot of people consume as part of daily, whatever lifestyle. Is okay, or whatever, marshmallows and Snoop, okay, Snoop cereal. Okay, Kellogg Frosties. Nobody's. I don't care who you are. If you got cereal out there, it's got sugar in it and iron. Cereal is a cereal killer. Um, nice point. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, okay. So remember, part of how I arrive at really understanding things is when you have to decode the making system and analyzing things. So for example, I remember doing research on this cereal thing. Snoop cereal or this cereal. And end up reading an article about Kellogg's Frosties where they have a tiger on it. Okay. And then the Mexican market, Tigre Toro, it has a high sugar content. And the marketing is the tiger looks more ferocious. Case closed, man. We're all gonna die. So we're weak. Just whatever. No, I can't get it anymore. It's the point. So, yeah, that's the Tigre Toro. And the Mexican market, Frosties, has more sugar in it. And all the marketing make it look more dangerous, the tiger, like worse. And what is a tiger? It's a predatory animal that's looking to catch and destroy things. They had a plan. Yeah. What else? Snickers. Yeah. Yeah. Give me the first letter. Yeah, Harry Potter. Yes, okay. But what if you have to do the first letter Snickers? Yeah, that's what you eat. See? Okay. What else? Oh, they have an ice cream cereal called Lager. Okay, just one letter removed from one. You know what it's removed from one letter. Yeah. Okay, well, what else? They have ice cream right next to it. I showed this as I said, ice cream and white power. So it's a whole stream. It's all the connection. I mean, it's like I went to the supermarket, I showed you like the hidden baby truth. It's like they're having fun of you. The psychopaths that control society, they look at you like slaves. Okay, black, white, Mexican, I don't care. And it's part of what this movie, because I've done before, the No Country for Old Men movie, and that ties in with the Jerry Grandchild movie. Where the guy, I've told you, get the basic truth. They satanic psychopathic probably puppet monsters. They want the mass eating high sugar diet. They've got the mass eating high sugar diet. They've been causing our deaths this way. I made videos where it's like the hidden play truth no country for old men movies after sugar represents the Illuminati and the substance sugar itself. Was one of the like silent weapons they used to control the mass. A lot of people died. And that ties into our lead code of the Quentin Tarantino movie, Jeremiah Chained, where There's a slave owner. He symbolizes the Carter's character, the psychopathic colleague. There's a figure of that. His name is Mr. Candy. Candy. In the beginning of the movie, they had dental truck, and he wants to serve them ice cake. That's part of the plantation with slavery. He's in the business of slavery. His name is Candy. He wants to serve white cake. And part of the movie is like when the good guys are at the time, they own a tooth, like a horse-drawn carriage that has like a tooth on top of it. And sugar leads to cavities, which leads to root canal procedures, which can become infected. And totally, as we doesn't know. Those have decoded this. And then I go to the corner store in Sweden. It's a global event. I go to the corner store in Sweden. They have ice cream. Also, they hide it in the preview. The plantations, the whole world is black, white, Mexicans, everybody. Okay. But they're still referencing this, like they live around and how they keep the mass enslaved. And they have an ice cream called Norber. That is like dark. And next to it, they have 88, an ice cream called 88, which is HH, which is white power groups, like the neo-Nazis. They love the 88. Because in America called it stands for Heil Hitler, 88, HH. So like a marketing, HH, 88, which is sadly HH, okay? Then next they have an ice cream that's dark, Nogger, Nogger, okay? 88 and Nogger, right next to each other. I don't think that's a coincidence. Like they're hiding it there in plain view. And I felt they got it like so bossy because they saw a few people like me out here. If I go to the corner store, I'm like a day live guy. We'd up like I believe this. Oh, it's to notice something else. Look at what this dude did. See? Look at what this guy's doing. They call you this and that. I don't give a shit if you think I'm racist. If you think I'm racist, you're mentally ill. One, you need a treatment. Two, you need a mind expert treatment. Three, okay. Paid treatment. Okay. There's a long list of things we will know. There's a point. So it's not like a race thing. It's the Illuminati or so they used to be a part of history. We had overt slavery, where psychopathic, narcissistic people using people, slaves, black people. Now the psychopaths are like the slave masters. They control everybody, black, white, red, yellow, whatever. But they're still using like the references to old time slavery. But it was only black people, and now it's like they're using the same references to reference modern day, like mental slavery, like they saw in emancipate yourself from it. None but yourself can free your mind. Okay? Emancipate yourself from mental slavery, that's not. So, I'm not joking. I'll just pull it up. So, I was this by accident. So this is the ice cream. And in the corner store, they have this one next to the other one. There. And I'm not saying mix your race by this ice cream. But look, it's 8A. Where's Norma? Here. But what is it? It's a dark color ice cream. Oh, you thought I was just making this up to be cute. No. Norma. And in the corner somewhere they have a sticker for this ice cream next to a sticker for this ice cream. Now this is one of my most favorite ice creams as a kid actually. Before I can include in the lyric and lactose sensitive and the quit high sugar diet. This is one of my favorite. Actually, it's real good. Okay. If you are like I was ready in terms of like the eating experience that most people go by, that will be a great ice cream. Like it's really good, really tasty. It has a perfect combination of texture, like crunchiness, and it's like mouthfeel crunchiness. Different like metrics that the connoisseurs talk about what it is with things you're eating. Like the mouthfeel, the texture, crunchiness, just the eating experience, and then like the flavor, the taste. It's a mix of this taste and then the other taste like sandwich. It's a really tasty ice cream. The one itself is made of it if you want to taste it. Yes, I'm sorry I had to break it to you people, but we live in a very dark world and I'm just surviving, despite everything I've gone through, thanks to God. Thanks to God. And part of what has helped me to survive is learning things. Some of which I make videos teaching. I say on YouTube. I don't really like making health fitness videos anymore because I had to hold back so much here. And what I've said so far is a big problem. Yeah. Let's do this. We got one that can see. But some people don't like when I prove what I've been saying about myself being that guy. Okay. I've done this before in a corner store. Where I go look at candies and I show you packages like run-of-the-mill candies that are popular food you can find every corner store supermarket pretty much. So let's look at this on this website. Not really. Let's look at some other website that's got candy. See here. You search candy in Swedish. Top search results. You see this one. So it says skull, it's a symbol for death. Because they hide it in the thing. Sugar represents a satanic psychopath probably. And sugar is a serial killer. There's a lot of people dying per year from being fat by eating high sugar diet. You notice how there's like a pattern with a lot of candies are shaped like skulls. What else? Oh, okay. Alright. I wasn't even expecting this. This is even clear. This ties in with my other, like the ice cream decal. He's like, it's not hard to make the cake with this one. Okay, that is part of the agenda. He said, I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting it. It can't be by surprise. So, wow, this looks so. This is good. Oh, this is good too. Carrot sushis. You know, there's something that's big inside there with the rainbow thing, the colors. Gay pride would not like to promote that. I'm a Christian since I'm anti-LGBTQ. Well, doesn't mean that I want to hurt the people LGBTQ. But it means I'm anti-agenda. I'm a Christian. So I'm supposed to be against the sin of homosexuality. This looks real tasty, delicious. I've eaten this when I was younger. I have nostalgic feels sometimes with cancer. Oh, they brings that back fond memories of each other eating candy and things like this. And that's part of like the hook we got into early on. I believe that sugar is addictive, by the way. Okay, a drug. I believe that sugar is addictive and a drug. I've done this as an experiment. So what I've done for experimentation, having a once in a blue moon cheat day, but typically I eat less than 5 grams of sugar per day. And then maybe 2 times a month, I go buy some candy and sugar, and then finish it. And then the next day waking up, I have hunger cravings in the morning. Whereas normally, my normal life, I do almost fasting. It also, I wake up, I don't feel hungry in the morning, not in the middle of the day, not in the afternoon. And sometimes I go, I have to eat before I go to bed. See? I don't go out with hunger. But after the day after the cheat meal, where I eat a lot of sugar, I get a significant amount of sugar. like at night, it's a cheat day now. I'm eating ice cream, candy. The next day, I might wake up and feel like I will seek it again. I feel like going to the kitchen, and it's happened a few times. It was like the day after, yes, a cheat meal. I wake up, I just get the ice cream and start eating it first in the morning. See, now this is science. It's like, what am I telling you? That what I've been telling you for years is true. That I believe the big part of keto food, so-called the Dr. Berg speculates about, oh, the keto food, this and that. I believe called it, it's sugar withdrawal masquerading as a hunger sensation. See, that's what I'm saying. So like, I don't have hunger. I wake up and I don't feel hungry anymore. I don't feel like eating breakfast, lunch, go about my day. I feel like having coffee and a cigarette when I wake up. I don't feel like eating. I don't feel hungry. But after like high sugar day, yesterday, cheat day, the day after, I notice I might wake up being hungry in the morning. See, almost seems like you have enough of this, and this you start getting into like your body starts craving it. So I believe the sugar is addictive, and a lot of people go on like, oh, it's hard. When I tell them I do almost fasting, and at the end of the day, they think that's gonna be real hard. It's because you're addicted to sugar, and it's the sugar that makes you hungry and want to drink and eat things. So if you can overcome the sugar addiction, it makes it easier to do fasting. So let's go to look at more of these sugars, okay? And some are gonna stand out. I like some of these companies, toffees, like the soft ones, not the hard candies. I like hard candies too much, typically. Here's something strange. Fruit is also candy, so yes, you can call it nature's candy or God's candy. Uh-huh. I think it's easier to show this in the corner store or the supermarket. It's like more concentrated. It's almost if they wanted to show you. But basically, common candies like skulls. They have Swedish candies are called like skulls and also cartridges. So this candies, hard candies, are shaped like a bullet. That's also a common candy in Sweden. Brain fires, as it is. Sour madness. They have like a brain on the package. Looks like someone's like the brain is like a strawberry somewhere in it. Okay. And I'm not saying that, oh, these companies, I'm talking so on them unfairly. No, it's like anything that sugar is bad for. It's metal degrees. So possibly it's better if they put on the front page. It's like, okay, so look, does this look healthy to you? Okay, not market. It's like, if they put like for your health on the package, it might be worth. So, well, here they have pacifiers. That's also part of the childhood thing. You become hooked to sweets. People get hooked on sweets early on. Like a lot of times, around the time where you have pacifiers. I remember the Tom Lee video about baby food. Okay, so notice how the corporations in this world are not loving sweet Christian people. It's not Mike Sell other companies, but let's just make sell a baby formula vitamin, baby formula stuff like this. Hmm. So then they have a candy, same as with tea. This is gluten, so it's not even an option for me if I want to do a cheat meal. I like wine gums. Those are my favorite candies. They don't have wine in them. Not therapeutic amounts. Meaning what I'm saying is not enough to get you drunk, for sure. Plus, I look into the recipe, they have like a drop of wine per kilo of the dough to add some aromas. I don't know. But it's like they don't have enough to get you drunk from eating wine gums. The frogs. Yeah, okay. And it's caused, I believe, more the people have died, more people die from high sugar diet than products. Mikey smokes too, yeah, okay. They have to make videos about smoking cigarettes and good for health. It's not their problem, but people are feeding their children sugar and such. And most people in high sugar diet not really think that it's an addictive drug. Whereas I know that smoking cigarettes is addictive and it's not good for health. Okay. But most people are not aware that they're sugar addicts. So that's part of the coaching. Well, basically, it's like, oh, I've been talking about this for years. Quit the sugar, ultimate 100% if you really want to do the most for yourself. If not that, then go from an extremely high sugar diet to an extremely low sugar diet. I've also showed articles about sugar low testosterone. I'm gonna finish this video. People are missing out. You want to see my videos? Post them, make videos about these movies and the play-by-play replay. Instant action replay, Quentin Tarantino movie. And what's the other movie? The Coen Brothers. The Matrix movie, the Warner Brothers Matrix movie. I don't have to pay royalties for anything that these people owe me a favor because I'm talk about the movie so much that maybe they sold at least one extra DVD for all my videos talking about the movies. If I show a little bit of the movie now, they should let me get away with it. Because I've been talking about it so much, it's got to be this one person bought the DVDs because they heard me talk about it. So that is a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up now with that. Want to be healthier? Take your vitamins, quit the sugar, switch from the poison chemical hydrogen cleaning products that you're using right now, and switch to more natural alternatives. Okay, such as natural apple soap. That's how I used to wash my hands. What I use for mouthwash is salt water or nothing. Turn down for one, salt water or nothing. What type of toothpaste I use? I bought this source of Amazon. It's fluoride free, saccharin free, without and it's got a list of things it doesn't have. They say like in this toothpaste. Okay. Okay. Wait, what's another thing? I filter my water. We should look into that. What else? Yeah, here's my advice. I recommend you to switch, replace what you use right now, your hydrogen products, with as many natural alternatives as possible. Meaning you have a shampoo right now, most likely it's going to be something I would recommend using. If you can switch what you use in the shower to natural apple soap, you'll be better off. If you switch the soap you're using from what you use right now to natural apple soap, you'll be better off. If you switch what you use to wash the dishes in the sink to natural apple soap, notice how this thing that's natural, lacks perfume, fragrances, phthalates. It gets the job done, see. So natural apple soap gets the job done of cleaning your plates, scrubbing them, of cleaning your body in the shower, of cleaning your hands when you wash your hands in the sink. Even you can do floor mopping is what I use it for. Like the back of the mop, soapify the water, and then use it on the floor. So it replaces like 4 or 5 different things that the average Sweden American and Polish person in Russian, they're gonna use toxic chemicals, basically. Things that have like a lot of different toxic chemicals in there that I believe can be harmful. Long-term exposure to things, especially, and several of them, I believe they can be harmful for you. We'll like to give you asthma, this or that. So, basically, my health fitness course is detox your life, get supplementation down, reduce your daily sugar intake. Well, that's simple things. Now, if you do just one thing, start taking vitamin C. Out of all, that's part of this whole protocol, basic level protocol. If all you do is supplement vitamin C and enough of it of the right type, that will make a big difference in of itself. I believe there's a conspiracy to keep you in the dark about how much you need of certain vitamins and what the optimal form is. So the optimal form is like, yeah, natural source is best. There's some people out here that tell you you don't have to take supplements ever. That's a scam. Supplements are a scam. Just drink orange juice and eat a very diet fruits and vegetables. You get everything you need. I believe this is a scam. Okay. I believe in supplementation. I believe you have to supplement to be healthy. And if you don't supplement, don't count on being healthy. Yeah. I believe a person has to supplement if they're really looking to be healthy. I believe you have a higher chance of staying healthy with supplement. If you don't. So yeah, it's the point. Yeah. So take my advice on that. Here's the advice to LPF. It's obviously but it's specific to one guy called LPF. Nobody else. If you watch this, he's dying of cancer. Well, he's got cancer, okay? Somebody's got cancer, it's not dying from it, this is a question. Here's my advice to you, Ed, okay? Forget about the vitamin C I've been telling you about and all the other supplements. Don't watch my videos. Here's the video for you, Ed. LPF now. You get a blender like a Vitamix. You don't put vitamins in it. You go to the Dunkin' Donuts, you get a 12-pack of jelly donuts. Okay, with no cream filled, because it has a dairy. You don't put it in the Vitamix blender. Don't put vitamins in it for crying out loud. Just for the donuts. You put this pack of donuts in there. You get some ice cream. If they have ice cream with extra calcium for your bones, you get that one. You get extra scoops of ice cream. Scoop up a good few, like 6 tablespoons. So put it there. Okay. If you have an iron supplement, a capsule or tablet of the says you can put it on food or in food. You can throw one. What's in there? It's all in there, buddy. Okay. What else? Why is it? You gotta make sure pour it down the toilet because it's bad for health. I can't tell you to drink it. I can't tell you. Okay. I can't tell you to drink it for health. I wish I could, but I can't do it. Yeah, so I can make the video. I'd like to help you to get where you're going quicker. Okay, you have to choose to follow the protocol. I wouldn't force on it. You gotta, that's a specific diet, the FOPF diet. Okay, it's ice cream, Dunkin' Donuts, it's iron. Make sure you get You might have vitamins done. Never put anything that has vitamins in it. It's what I say, why it's a truly good machine. It's made for making milkshakes. It's some custom recipes you get from a guy off the internet. Yes, I don't have time for this. I gotta get going. So, yeah. Watch my future videos if you want to see my decals. I got so many decals of all movies. I've decoded No Country for My Movie. The makers we add not to I decoded them several times back, forward, like every which way. And almost afterwards, I said, oh, wait a minute, this is another movie. And then they fit together, a piece of the puzzle. But No Country for My Movie, go hand in hand with Jaguar and Chain. Those two movie decals. They fit together like this kind of. We can make it like this. So, yeah, I do movie theory, movie decals, movie analysis, and this is the real deal, okay? This is what real science is about. I'm doing real science. I didn't see Neil, I didn't see any of these science guys on TV do videos like this. This is the truth. Well, I gotta finish up. I'm not making a video. Does that look healthy to you? No. Okay, I gotta finish it.